Today we got WWE 2K22 Ringside Report number 3 with a lot of brand new details, changes, and features for the showcase and My Rise. So alongside checking out all those brand new gameplay, we're gonna talk all about it. Make sure you guys have those notifications turned on to always be up to date, and let's get right into it. And let's talk about those 10 plus new features and details revealed for My Rise. Self-explanatory, but of course you were able to do individual My Rise for female and male. Something that stood out to me right away is that they did confirm that there will be individual storylines for females and male, meaning that you're gonna have to play through both to get the full experience, as both of them are going to be unique. In order to complete the full My Rise experience, it will take you approximately 50 hours. So there's definitely going to be a lot to go through. To fill up those 50 hours, of course, we gotta do some matches, and they revealed that there is over 1,000 of it. I'm thinking that there's a big chance that you might not have to go through all of them. Some of them might end up being side quests, or it depends on what decisions and choices you get to pick, because that is going to be a big part of what My Rise is. You of course start off as a rookie training in the Performance Center with the head coach Shawn Michaels. For the brand choices, you got NXT, Raw, and SmackDown. They did once again confirm that you are able to switch between brands. If you're not happy on one, you could go to the next one, challenge for different titles, different opponents, and so on. You can decide to be a heel or a babyface, and you can make those type of choices that will lead you into different paths, which I definitely see this as one of the replayability values of My Rise. If these choices and paths that you take are extremely different, then playing through My Rise one more time is definitely beneficial. When starting the journey, you are able to select your background for your creator wrestler. You can have an MMA wrestler like Shayna Baszler or Ronda Rousey, who they mentioned in the video, or even Xia Li, who is not in the roster, but really makes you wonder if maybe this is a hint on some of the DLC that we might be getting. Ronda Rousey obviously just made her massive return. It's going to be at this year's WrestleMania, main eventing one night, and Xia Li been in WWE for quite a bit. She had a good run on NXT before getting called up to SmackDown, and finally just ended up making that SmackDown in-ring debut. Other background choices that you have is the Indies, a pro athlete like Roman Reigns, or even an actor like The Miz. There's a couple extra ones in there that we haven't heard of, but I really do like the options that we have. These will ultimately impact the type of interactions that you have with your opponent. So again, a bit of replayability value there, if it does turn out to be the case that there are extremely unique between one another. Unique arenas are going to be returning, just like we got to see them in WWE 2K19 and WWE 2K20. We got to see the Japan Hall Arena and also the Mexico Plaza, which is a similar layout to the WWE 2K21, but I do think it looks even better. Jinx also ended up joking about the fact that something crazy might happen there in that Mexico Arena, so we're gonna have to look out and see if that is the case. In regards to voiceover, they didn't confirm if John Cena did some voiceover, but there will be over 30 superstars doing voice lines like Drew Gulak, The Miz, Beth Phoenix, Edge, Shawn Michaels, Seth Rollins, Sasha Banks, Sami Zayn, Sonya Deville, and so on. The last thing that was emphasized was the choices that we get to have in My Rise, from where to start your journey, the protagonist, the heel, even the choice of which storylines you want to do now or save for later. Some extra notes in regards to showcase, as we got brand new gameplay shown to us, and of course brand new confirmations. We got gameplay clips of Rey Mysterio taking on Dolph Ziggler. We already know that's from SummerSlam 2009. Rey Mysterio versus Batista from SmackDown December 2009. 2 Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero matches, the one from Halloween Havoc 1997, and then the one that we have seen clips of already, the WrestleMania 21 matchup. We also got another glimpse of Rey Mysterio taking on The Undertaker at the Royal Rumble 2010 and versus Kane in the Cyber Sunday 2008 arena. Now we know how usually 2K Showcase work, but there are a couple of new features and changes that they implemented to this year's game. So it looks like Rey Mysterio is going to be guiding you throughout the actual match. So we're going to be getting a more documented matchup with Rey Mysterio telling us how he feels during certain particular moments. buttons. For the UI, it looks different depending what matchup you're doing, and Rey Mysterio is guiding you on what objectives to do so that you could make that comeback and get to the next cutscene that they have, which is of course mixed up with live footage this time around. They are of course unlockable throughout each single matchup, but you could finish those matchups without doing the objectives if you want to and just come back and do them later. Really love that depending what attire you have, the objective UI changes the color to match that attire. Last bit of news I want to point out is that the up up down down shared this image, and if you zoom in right above Ricochet, you can see how the WWE 2K22 start menu looks. It got the burning fire with a blue background and Rey Mysterio. So that was the big news and reveals that we got today. Stay tuned to the channel for more WWE 2K22. Check the video being suggested to you guys right now for even more of the latest. Stay savage, and I'll catch you on the next one.